I made more tea. And there's honey all over me. Just kidding. One moment. Oh, and my monitor just died. I want to die. Why can't I be that monitor? Will someone just fucking unplug me? I'm over it. I'm not gonna cry. This day doesn't deserve my tears. Anyways, let's do something that doesn't make us cry. How are you guys doing today? Please talk about something that has nothing to do with my computers failing again. That's it. I don't know. Good morning. Better. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Did you know pickles give good electrolytes? Electrolytes are salt. So anything with salt. Yep. That is true. I love pickles. I just drink pickle juice sometimes when I'm feeling shitty. Do we have any vids from yesterday? Not that I'm aware of, but my whole computer crashed, so... No. I hear tech stuff has been good. Oh, dude. You know, my monitor just died immediately, and I thought to myself, why not me? It's a great time to be alive, let me tell you. I don't regret getting up. My dog loves all you guys too, but don't drink his juice. I don't even have the energy to make a funny quip about drinking dog juice today. I think Denver knows I'm leaving. I hope Denver goes down in flames. Fuck this place. It's been doing it to me since I moved in here, though, Max. I swear this house has cost me more money in electronics than anything in my whole life, because it shorts out everything I own and kills everything I own. Anything nice. I can't have anything nice. Like, I literally had a moment. I was like, I should just get rid of the road, Pat. I should sell the road before I break it and just go get a job. Like, that would honestly be my... Like, financially speaking, probably my smartest move would be to sell all of this off and go work as a respiratory therapist, because none of it's working. None of this is working for me. I didn't sleep last night, so I'm in a real right mood. I haven't slept for like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, let's be real. And I'm still sick, and I have a fever, and my computer's dying. Unplug me like your monitor. Just kill me. There's something in my fucking way. What are you? Why are you here? Excuse me. Every year, every day, it's something new. Every day, something else is broken or failing or crashing or something. It's every day. It's every day. Roadcaster not dead, hopefully. Fuck if I know, dude. So it does I don't know. It doesn't matter. None of it matters because I don't matter. It does this crazy thing where, like, once or twice a week, if I don't restart it at least 3 times a day, it goes really loud at stream. And then all of a sudden it causes my whole PC to crash. and I have to restart it. And so it started doing it this morning, and I was like, you know what? Before the big crash, I'll just go restart everything. Like, we'll be smart and we'll restart everything. Turned it off and went to turn it back on, and it just didn't want to turn back on. Tris switched out the power cord, put it in a different plug, took it to another side of the house. Nothing. Just went non-responsive for like 20 minutes. And then I was like talking to Beth, and I was like, I'm so sorry I bothered you. Like, you're just the only person I know who has a road, and I panicked. And then it just mystically turns back on. And I think all of that makes me more mad than anything. This too shall pass. Hopefully, everyone dies. There is solace in the end. Yes, I know that for a fact. I've watched all of them die. Yeah, I did. I updated the firmware. I even checked the software and everything. And the first time I opened the software, my computer went, "Ah!" And it was like, you have to format a drive before you can do that. And I was like, why can't I just be dead already? What the fuck does that mean? God! I know. I don't even tell you guys half the shit that goes on because you just get more confused. None of it makes sense. Morning, Peteskies. How was your day today? My plan is to live forever, so far succeeding. Oh my God, good luck. I'm waiting for my washer and dryer to be delivered. Yay, that's exciting. I did something today I've never had the opportunity to do. I played and finished the original Mortal Kombat game on the actual original arcade machine today. There's Retro Arcade with about 30 miles from me. I was 5 when it came out in 1992, and there were no arcades near me at that point. That's pretty fucking special, Enforcer. I'm excited for you. I did not grow up with arcades. I don't really have like a affinity for them. The idea of gaming in public, like around other people, is very odd to me. That's something we do in our basement secretly so our boyfriends don't know we're nerds, because you don't get laid if you play video games. It's a very foreign concept. Good news is when you're here, I can come out. I know. See, I don't want you to have to clean my tech spirits all the time, though. You are the witch of technology. I know, and I know you'll fix it. But like, I know you'll relate to this. I'm stuck here now, and I have to work with it now. And so the amount of people that are like, Katie, I'm pretty sure it's the wiring in your house. I'm like, okay. Now, next. Now what do I do? Okay. Yes. Wiring in my shit house is shit and probably shitting up my whole life. Okay, next. But like, that's been going on for 6 years. So like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Pray for things you can't say out loud because your friends would be mad. I've always had wild tech issues. It's me. It's because I don't want anything to do with the tech. I'm almost fully convinced of this. It's because I view a computer like a hammer. Every fucking time I go to my toolbox, I'm going to get the same goddamn hammer and I'm going to fucking put a nail in the wall, right? Imagine if every time you went to get your hammer just to put a nail in the wall, someone was like, boop-a-doop, boop, boop, update. I don't care. I don't want to do that. No, you're a tool. You're literally a tool. You're a tool. Work like a fucking tool. Just be my hammer. That's all I want. I don't want to sit here and be like, boop, boop, before I put a fucking nail in a wall. Just like work. That's it. And the fact that it's the streaming PC, which is the one that literally just has to work, is infinitesimally more fucking frustrating. And I want to throw it off a cliff with a chain tied to my ankle, you know? But I also haven't slept in 2 weeks, so I'm feeling crazy. You better rest up before the trip, because God damn it, I wouldn't go. I literally think I'd get my license pulled if I was still coughing this up in 10 days. So like, cross your fingers to the universe. You guys might have a house alone. Maybe short stream today. Dude, Viata said the same thing, and I was like, man, all I'll do is sit around and cry and think about ways to end myself. So it's better if I'm here, to be real. That way, at least a camera's on me, and you know I'm not standing in a freeway somewhere playing with glass and bleach. It's like a baby monitor. Think of it like a baby monitor. I left my back door open because my dogs are also driving me fucking crazy. And I just deeply want them to go away. But now they're going to bark. I left the door open so you could just fuck off. Could you go? Fuck off. What's the piece of hardware that's crashing? No, yep. Maybe short stream today, right? I know. I mean, that's the option is no stream. We could do that. But I'm just venting. I don't see any productivity in rest because I can't sleep. I haven't slept in literally have not been able to go REM for more than 2 nights in 2 weeks. So not streaming and just staring at my PC and hating it. I don't know what that's going to do. I'm just staring at her, wondering, why are you like this? Why do you do this to me? You should just fucking work like a fucking hammer you are. Nice mug. Thanks. Vent to us instead of listening to the voices in my head. I can't. Dude, no one should ever listen to the voices in their head. Those bitches are mean. I think you said, oh no, it's not the Rodecaster, it's me. The Rodecaster is incredible. The Rodecaster is an otherworldly piece of technology. It is the next mixer. It's phenomenal. It's me. I'm the problem. Yeah, there's always a common denominator if you think about it. It's me. No, it's 1,000. I would put every penny I have in my bank account down that it's me. I know that for a fact. It's not the hardware because everybody else in the world has the hardware. Max has it and Beth has it. They have 3 of them in 3 different rooms and they never have any of these problems. Literally, Beth's first message to me this morning was, girl, I'm pretty sure it's the wiring in your house fucking everything. I know. Now what? It's me. I don't think I was supposed to be born or some shit. I don't know. I just ruin shit by existing. I have a tech curse where being around it just breaks. It just doesn't work when I'm around. I don't know why. I don't touch it. Maybe because I don't want to touch it. I'm like, will it just work if I just don't touch it? And people are like, yeah, technically it should just work if you don't touch it. And then it breaks and they're like, well, you did have to go in and do this and this and this and change this cord out and do some. And I'm like, no, you said it would work if I didn't touch it. Now you're saying I have to touch it. I don't want to touch it. I don't want anything to do with it. Just working. That's it. Literally. It's like getting in your car. Imagine you were getting in your car and you're going to be late to work and your car's like, just kidding, there's an update. Technology for me. And we hates it. And there's never a solution. So I'm sorry, Max and Beth, that I bothered you this morning. I apologize. I should have known better. It's me. It's never anything anyone can do anything about. I just panic because I'm like, I went live and then just had to go unlive and I was like, well, now everyone's just sitting there. I don't know. What the fuck do you do? Look for a weapon. That's probably sharp enough, right? Just lobotomy. Stop being mean to my friend right now. Am I being mean or just honest? What's the difference? Expecting 5 times of what? I have a thing where things are broken until I try and show them it's broken. Oh, that definitely happens to me sometimes too. Light some sage. I'll light my house on fire first. We push through and persist through the horrors. Do we? I think I'm the horror. When people are like, the demons persist, but so do we. I'm the demons? Do you know? I'm pretty positive at this point. It just doesn't make fucking sense otherwise. I got a slight wheeze today. Is the 2-year-old inhaler safe to use? How do I say? If you have an actual bronchial wheeze, you can't hear it out your mouth. Wheezes happening out of your mouth are happening too high up in the airway for a inhaler to do anything about. True wheezes happen so far down in your bronchial tubes that you can't hear them with the naked ear, which is why I have a $300 stethoscope. So I can hear those deep, deep wheezes. But no, I wouldn't use a 2-year-old inhaler. Probably not. No. It's actually like, this is a cheat code for you guys, but it's one of my telltale signs that someone in the ER is faking it because they're doing this. Can't you hear it? Do you hear my wheeze? Can you hear that? You hear it, right? I definitely need a nebulizer. That's a drug seeker. You're doing that wheeze. I'm not saying you are, they are, but like real wheezes, like an actual medical wheeze for asthma, I have to listen to with a stethoscope pretty deep down in your body to get anything out of you. Also, you just genuinely never have any idea, like, this is just nerd shit, but like medicines, medicines, they break down over time, right? So what's happening is like the bonds in those chemical things are breaking down because of air exposure, oxygen exposure, sun exposure, whatever, age. But what's really dangerous is when they break apart, they oftentimes reform new bonds that can be now a new, very scary drug in that little aerosol, and you don't know what you're taking anymore because it's past its expiration date. That's why medicine has an expiration date, because we can't guarantee what the fuck you're taking anymore because of what's happening in there. Not to scare you, but like, I don't want you huffing on something when we don't know what it is. You know what I mean? We have a stethoscope for our asthmatic kids. They're so fucking expensive. Stethoscopes are crazy. I've gone through 3 too. People have stole my stethoscopes. Looking at your background in this scene, I see what you mean. My background in this scene. The demons? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm so thrown off now, guys. I don't know what to do anymore. Probably get my dogs. Just kidding. They're just sleeping in the hall. CK's in Dr. House mode today. Am I? Ew. Don't insult me like that. It's such a bad show. You can at least say The Pit. Naked green machine. That sounds gross. Are you enjoying that? You and my sister would get along, do you think? I mean this with love. Is she a cunt? I like Dr. House. Always calls the patient an idiot. Yeah. I'm glad you guys enjoy that show. Enjoy media. It's there to be enjoyed. It's just like hyper unrealistic. And it leads people to believe that hospitals not only have the funds, but distribute the funds to just like people to just sit in offices and special rooms with big whiteboards and discover mysteries and miracles and have like these really scholastic conversations about like one patient who's super special and super unique. None of that's real. No one's special. No one's unique. We're all running by the seat of our pants, barely getting by your room. You're lucky we remember your name. To be fair, it's just, and so, people come into the hospital and they're like, well, when I watch Dr. House, there's a whole team of people that figure shit out. Oh, I'm so sorry. You thought you were special. Oh no, that's the other tower. That's Marburg, where people pay cash for medicine. You're just one of my patients, honey. There's no team. There's a resident who's half awake in the other room, half thinking about you. So take a nap. You'll be fine. You know? House, just a lot of those TV shows, they have led people to really think there are a lot more resources and a lot more going on in hospitals than there really is. You know? The pit's where it's at if you want to know what medicine's actually like. But also, you'll cry. It's terrible. How realistic is the pit? Excessively. I watched it, and God, the first season, I can't watch past 3 episodes because it puts me emotionally in the spot and I start to have a panic attack. It's that real. Yeah. It's really great that show came out. It's really hard, Gass. It's so hard, Max. I literally couldn't. Zach begged me. He was like, can we please finish the show? Please. It's winning all these awards. I was like, no. I lived it. You go watch it. I'm fine. I live very meagerly now, so I don't have to watch that shit anymore. Like, that shit sucks. Grey's Anatomy is the worst. No, it's amazing. It's way too much. It's way too much because, like, I think the show's good. I'm not going to go into graphic details, so no one worry. But, like, what I've told people was good about the show is what I've always tried to explain to people for your nurse, your respiratory therapist, whatever. I go into room 1 where my patient is going through the worst moment of their entire life. Their family is going through the worst moment of their entire life. And I have to be there empathetically. I have to heal. I teach. I educate. I do therapy. I do whatever I need to do. And then I quite literally wash my hands, gel my hands, and I go to room 2 and I do it all over again. Worst day of someone's life in every fucking room. And I have to exit that room, wash, go in and smile, and start over. And then I leave room 2 and I go into room 3, and I leave room 3 and I go into room 4. And I do that all night long for 12 hours straight. And, like, it literally was destroying my humanity. I was having to turn off what made me human just so I wasn't crying 24/7 because it's so fucking tumultuous. And you do that over 800 times a night. That's like how many patients. You usually have buildings of patients when you're a respiratory therapist. So the shit that will always stick with me, the people I've watched die and the shit I've seen has stuck with me so hard. It's just like, I don't know. I think people kind of like become inhuman to function in that career for lifelong stuff. Source, my mom. What up, Chief? How are you? Yeah, Grey's Anatomy. Like, seriously, if you ever think there's more than one doctor on a floor at a given time, you're joking yourself. This is where we really get into trouble with these shows because there's no show that's interesting without a cast, right? You can't run a show on one RT who has no one to talk to for 12 hours straight. That's crazy. So they add lots of people in and they add lots of conversation that is literally non-existent in a hospital. So, like, any show where you're seeing bundles and teams of residents working together and talking over patients, that's not real at all. Your surgical unit has a doc, maybe, and they don't even sit on the floor. They're somewhere else in the building, and we call them for orders and whatnot. Shit like that, it just leads people to be, and I hate to say it, really mean to us in the hospital because they have these expectations of media and Hollywood that we just have copious staff and student teachers all over the place, and there's surgeons and doctors just waiting to talk about everybody, and it's so special and blah, 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 blah. And it's so hard for me to sit down and genuinely be like, I don't know how to tell you you're not special. Nobody is. You are just as valuable as every other patient I have on this floor, and no one wants to hear that. At all, because to you, that person in that room is the most important person in your entire life. But that's that times, like if a hospital says they've got 1,500 beds, it's that feeling times 1,500, and that's a lot, and like crazy to deal with. And what the pit does, if you've never seen it, every episode is 1 hour of a 12-hour shift. That's it. One episode is just 1 hour of this man's one shift. The entire season is just a shift. And it's very real. It's like the most real anyone's done it. And he's dealing with post-COVID brain. So he's got like post-working in COVID. So he's got massive PTSD from it. So he actually has like moments where he breaks down and has to like go on all fours and breathe because he can't get himself back into like, it's crazy. It's really fucking stressful. It's terrible. And it's just worse. Nothing got better after COVID. It got worse. The staffing and the procedure, because everything got more stringent, more strict, more, which is good. But we never got any more staff to do any of these things. We got less staff, in fact, to do any of these things. So it's just, the pit's good. Sorry, what happened? Where are we? I didn't sleep last night. It's only 10 in the fucking morning. I hate this. What's going on, guys? Make my day go by. Jade, I went live like 3 times. It's cool. It's a fuck day. How much did you study medicine? Like, how far did you get into it? I have 3 degrees and a master's in respiratory therapy. I did my undergrad in chemistry and psychology, and then I went on and I did my next degree in respiratory sciences, and then I did my master's in respiratory care practitioner licensure. And that's what right? Oh no, I have another degree. I have 4. I don't know where that one is though. Bude! Yeah. 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 In about 9 days' time, I'm supposed to be flying to Florida to enjoy some sun because it's my birthday and I wanted to treat myself to going and sitting in the sun. And if this ruins my vacation, that's all I'm saying. Motherfuck. Universe. Pisces season. Let's fucking go. Back in the day, we'd get CK streams if we're getting ready to work. Yeah, seriously. Oh my God, I forgot about those days. I used to work night shift and I would come home and I would sleep like 4 hours and then I would get up and I would come sit on stream and wake up with everybody and drink coffee and like do my makeup and whatever before I had to go to work. What made you go into respiratory therapy? Both of my parents were respiratory therapists and my dad's mom was an inhalation technologist or therapist, I think is what they called it. Inhalation therapist, inhalation technologist, something like that. In a nunnery before respiratory therapy ever existed, my biological dad, who is dead, was the 11th respiratory therapist ever to be licensed in the United States of America, and he established the respiratory therapy program. So, long story short, I was born and bred for it, kind of, a little bit. It's just like in my blood. My whole family's like nurses and doctors and RTs and stuff, surge techs and whatnot. So it was kind of like I just I just grew up in that world and it was really natural to just like fall into it. And I did that for like 13 years. And then I kind of got to this point where I was like streaming and doing that. And I was like, for one thing, being a respiratory therapist is like one of the worst jobs, like emotionally speaking. And it's one of the least paying jobs in the hospital. It's terrible. So like, streaming obviously was more lucrative for me and I could support myself better off of streaming, which is fucking insane. I know, that's crazy. I have a 9-year fucking licensure degree and working at the #1 hospital in the world, I make double on Twitch. Crazy. Thank you for supporting my channel. But I literally felt myself turning off my humanity. I felt myself killing the part of me that makes me human because of the shit I had to see on a daily basis. And my job is to keep it together. That's literally my job as a medical professional. Keep it together for you so you can fall apart and I can put you back together, right? And if I have to turn off what makes me human and gives a fuck about people for that, it just didn't feel very good. And I looked around at all these other respiratory therapists that I worked at who were like in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, and they were literally, and I don't exaggerate, dead inside. They were miserable people. You talk to them, they hate their life. They've been divorced a million times. They have kids all over the place. They hate their kids. They talked about this all the time. It was crazy. And I just, at multiple hospitals, I noticed this. And I was like, I don't think I just want to, I don't see anyone growing up to be a happy old RT. Their all bodies are destroyed from stomping the hospital for years and years and years. Like their feet fall apart and their knees fall apart and their hips fall apart. They have terrible health insurance because hospitals are terrible and they're just mistreated. But you beat yourself up for it because of the martyrdom that's bred into you. Oh, someone has to do it. You're such a hero. You're such an angel. Oh my God. I think I'll howl at my window every night at 8 p.m. for you during COVID. You know? It's really hard to stay in. About my DD? What's a DD? Drop by NYC first, pick up some matzo ball soup for a good kosher deli. You'll be better before Florida. That sounds lovely. I'm sorry, I sound so gross. Oh my God, Dad. That's it. What's your favorite color? Black. It's blue. I love blue. I knew it. Black, blue, green, and kind of like that gross brown. You know, I just love the colors of a black eye. Black-Eyed Susan, the flower, I mean. The flower? Black-Eyed Susans. They're gorgeous. You should check them out. How's everyone doing? I do love a bruise. I love a bruise. I forgot about people all going outside and howling and playing music off their balconies, etc. for their neighbors. We used to make jokes about running them over. Howl again, bitch! It's fine. I made 2 teas. I pulled a Beth today. Mostly just because I definitely needed to wake up. Green's my favorite color. Blue takes a close second, though. Honestly, I've thought about this a lot as an adult. I don't think adults have favorites. I think we have, like, hella temporary favorites. But when it comes to, like, you know, when you're a kid, like, you have a favorite color or you have a favorite animal or something. I don't know how I could choose that anymore because it really depends on my mood and what's going on that day. Like, right now, I'd probably say green because the world is brown. The world is just this disgusting color of, like, dark beige poop. Because it's winter in Colorado and we have no snow and everything's just fucking hideous. So I'd say green, but in the summer, I'd probably say like purple or like a royal purple. Periwinkle. Periwinkle is probably actually genuinely one of my favorite colors. Periwinkle. I love cornflower blue. I love a dark teal, like a really dark teal. Dark teal makes me happy. Yeah. I don't like yellow. I was lying earlier about the bruise colors. Yellow is my least favorite color in the whole world. I despise yellow a million times over. You buy me something in yellow, I will give it back. Please don't do that. I hate yellow. Gray shade depends on mood for me for sure. Yep, I could totally see that. I actually hate when folks ask fave food, song, movie, etc. I have so many ones. Same. It's impossible. We've experienced too much to have a favorite. Like, I might have a favorite right at this exact second. I don't. But I might. But, like, I've lived too much. I like everything. It's easier to... I don't like yellow. I can say that firmly. I don't like that color. You can all keep your fucking... Except Sarah. You can stay yellow. That's fine. Just say you hate me. It's fine. Yellow... Come on. Do you guys want me to go there? If you want... I mean, literally... Think of what we've been talking about. Medicine. Think of what I did for a living. Everything disgusting that comes out of you is yellow. Everything. Pus, lung secretions, piss, infection. It's all yellow. Your toenail fungus, yellow. Everything rot is yellow. I'm sorry. I associated yellow with yuck. Purulent secretions. So, like, who's weirder? The one that's, like, not into pus or the one that chooses to be the color of pus is all I'm saying. But it's fine if you want. Like, gold is pretty. See, honestly, Sarah, I would have said that your name was more of a butter. I would say that BDO's a lemon. I would say that Yeetski's is more of like a custard, like a flan gold. Yeah. I wouldn't. I mean, we can describe things a million different ways. It doesn't have to be gross. Butter, lemon, those are good ones. Those are good yellow shades. I also think it depends on the context lens in which you see the color. Some people say yellow and think sunflower fields. 100%. Honestly, so do you guys remember back in like the 80s, early 90s when people used to do that color matching? They're doing it again. It's so weird. I see it every once in a while on the TikToks, brain rot. But like people do that thing where they hold like a thing of colors around their face, and some lady behind you that's a woo-woo is like, you see how dull you look? And the girl with the is like, oh my God, you're so right. And she drops that one, and there's one that's like slightly paler behind her, and she's like, do you see how magical this one works on you? And she's like, oh my God, yeah, my skin tone. That shit, yellow makes me look like I have jaundice. Like if I wear yellow because of my fucking skin tone, I end up looking like I have a biliary duct issue or like a liver failure issue, even as a kid. So I think I just drifted away from yellow very naturally because every time I wore yellow, people were like, are you sick? It's like, no. What? I'm a child. Why are you like this? It's the tone of skin, yeah. Could be some people are really into pea play and that color brings you fond memories. Not me, by the way. I've actually never been with anyone that's into piss play, to be honest. I did have sex with a man who told me he was a love angel, though. I didn't like that. It's the only time I've ever ghosted someone. I still feel bad about it. Gruden, you can't write this shit. It's this weird. So, like, me single in Baltimore, just looking to get my dick wet, right? Whatever. And met this lovely fellow with a kickstand of a wiener. He was a big, beautiful black Adonis. I don't know how to describe that. Anyways, we have a lovely night of fornication, and we're laying in the throes of coitus. And that fucker props himself up at an elbow and goes, I need to tell you, I want a girlfriend, and I'm an angel sent from God to teach people about love. And I was like, now how do I leave? Fuck. This is why we just need to say Hail Satan, like out in public, to just deter these fuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because like you can't just hide your Jesus shit. You stop hiding it. I don't want anything to do with it. Nothing drives me up faster than God, religion, or faith. It's literally the equivalent to me of an adult being like, I like to think about the Easter Bunny in bed. Like, why? Ah! Love angel. I don't know. What do you do with that? Like, how do you break to someone like, my entire career is built off saying Hail Satan out loud? What do you do with that? The dicking was all right. He was a quintessential, like, and this is, I don't want anyone to feel bad who has hogs in their pants. Just personal experience. People with the hogs tend to be the most boring lays. It's the equivalent of pretty girl syndrome. Her gift to you is her presence, so then she just starfishes. I'm hot, fuck me. It's the same with, in my personal experience, people throwing baseball bats downstairs. They just are like, my presence and size is your gift, so I'm just gonna knock on your fucking cervix till you say no, till you say, like, help or something. I don't know. It was okay. Not really anything to write home about. At all. But it was fun. I mean, come on. It was a one-night stand. Like, nothing's going to be great in a one-night stand. No one can be blamed for any of that. But the love angel shit was a little much. That was too much for me. I didn't like that. Is this a bad time to bring up our upcoming vacations? Also a missionary trip to help spread the word of the Lord and more. Yeah. I already planned to be drunk every day, Max. Like, what do you... This is... How drunk do I need to be? I'm Catholic baptized. I think they get me forever. Right? Like, the Catholics, they don't care if you aren't with them anymore. They're like, no, we got you in the books. You're ours. So it's fine. My favorite pickup line is, hi, I'm 6'7" and proportional, and then walk away. Do you know what we call you? What we call that? We, meaning women. I'm being very serious. Everyone in chat, listen up and agree with me if I'm wrong. BDO's 6'7" and proportional. Do you know what we call that? A no thank you. Do you like Mario Kart? That's called a...
No thanks. Next. Do you want to go for a walk? Do you like riding bikes? Do you like bikes? I like bikes. Bikes are cool.
Mm-mm. I don't need permanent damage. What do you mean? Let's play Mario instead. That's fine. I have a lot of guy friends. Like, we play games all the time. No one's worth permanent damage. Fuck that. There you go, Ollie. Yeah, you belong to the Catholics as long as you say sorry once before you die. Exactly. Yeah. They put you in the books and then they don't care anymore. I mean, I think Mormons are just as bad, but Mormons were like baptizing dead people. Like non-consensually baptizing dead people. Which was odd. Literally different strokes for different folks. You know what those gigantic 6'7" wieners are for? Buttholes. There's no finite end in an ass. Like, go to town. Have fun. I had a friend who was really into the butt stuff, and he said after a while it's like fucking a bowl of pudding. But you know what, boo-boo? You do you. Have fun. Live big. Let's fucking go. Right? Yeah. Say sorry for what? Enjoying my life? Wait, what do we say sorry for? I don't remember. Wife and I got into a rut of same old, but most of that is because her back is fucked from the tethered spine surgery. Ooh, when she was 18, it flares, so we just stay safe. That's honestly smart. Because, like, if you break your back, you literally can't walk and stuff. I would prefer you walking, probably. Today's a good day for playing a Party King game. What's a Party King game? Oh, you mean, I don't know if my brain would work. Orgenizer? We could. It's fucking fun. I genuinely didn't sleep last night. I just have been having nonstop panic attacks. So my brain's not, like, it's actually kind of a brain game. Like, there's some math involved, but we could totally do it. Do you guys want to do fetishes? We could start on, like, level 1. We could restart on the easiest level, because we're on level, like, I don't know, 40, 50 something. We're way the fuck up there where it's really hard. Like, the last time, I don't even think we completed a room the last time we played, and we played for 4 hours straight. It's really hard where I am right now. Kind of like me and my huge fucking dick. I'm sorry. I'm a broken... Enfen, thanks for the follow. My alerts are muted because of the game we were playing, and I just haven't turned them back on. I apologize for that. For the Catholics to keep their claim on me. Oh, well, I mean, they wrote your name in a book or some shit. Like, I don't think you get a say anymore. Do you need a game to stay awake? No. My problem is I can't go to sleep. I'm so over being awake. Do you guys want to... Oh, man, this is... Husbands, close your ears. You might be frightened. So you guys ever just, like, sit and watch your peacefully sleeping partner and think, like, I should just wake them up? Just because fuck them? Me, all night. Listening to Zach just sleep so soundly, snoring, breathing, so calm, so restful. And I just sit there and stare at him like, I could just pour water up your nose. You never. Just fucking wake you up. Just fuck this little fucker. Fuck him, fuck her in his fucking little face. Pluck each eyelash one at a time until he wakes up. I don't know. I would never do that because sleep is precious, but my jealousy knows no bounds. Wow. We should ask Gassy about his ads on his third PC. Oh my God, Max, I heard about the gay confusion. Do you want to talk about it? It's like, it's cool. You know, it's just weird that you're asking ChatGPT if you're gay. Because, like, I don't know how it knows. I have not, but I think it's because Tech does not sleep restfully. Fucking restful sleeper. The last person to use the PC was Zeke, so I mean, I've been begging for him to be gay for years. He refuses to leave me or fuck a man. I don't know what to do. I keep telling him, like, you'd be so happy. Like, you don't realize how easy dudes are. It's incredible. Like, there's a reason we keep y'all around. And he's like, no, I like boobs. And I'm like, what? Fine, I gave you a chance. I give him outs all the time. He never takes them, but I try. I would kill my partner back in the day if she did that. That's the goal. Are you trying to scare me? My wife makes the same complaint. She struggles sleeping, and I'm out as soon as I hit the pillow. Yeah, it's a murderous feeling. His PC is going through some changes. Be cool. I think we should all be open to the PC, and I think we should be loving and caring, and I think we should talk about it. Because, there's nothing wrong with gay. If anything, straight is the problem these days. Like, look at the world. Good God. I'm so jealous of people who can sleep so easy. Yeah. Same. My problem is that Zach stays up all night watching TV, and it's really hard for me to sleep through, but he gets really sad if I leave the room. Like, in his mind, that's divorce. Like, if people sleep in different bedrooms. And I'm like, okay, but like, I can't sleep in this one. So, I'm not sleeping anyways. Please let me go. Does the PC need more RAM to figure itself out? Whose PC? Mine? No, I doubt it. I think it's me. Yeah, it's the flashing of the TV and the changing light brightness behind my eyelids. It's like if you close your eyes and do this, you can see your hand go back and forth, and that's what's doing, like, if you think about it, this is every scene change in a show is doing that to me, and I just can't sleep through it, and it drives me fucking crazy. Dropping a lurky lurk, I got my nose shoved in another book. Yay! Read something delicious. I can do the fall asleep fast thing and then I wake up almost every hour. That sounds almost more miserable. Oh, the questioning PC. If you guys missed it, we'll say it's the spare streaming PC, which I guess Zach was the last one to use, is coming up with ads that are like, are you gay? Which is, honestly, the fact that there's ads asking if you're gay, I genuinely wonder, well, like, was there someone out there who didn't know until that ad popped up and they were like, now that you mention it, ad on screen, maybe? Get yourself an eye mask. I love mine. They don't, how the fuck? Do y'all sleep like a corpse on your back? What do you mean? You want me to wrap an elastic band around my head over my eyes? And then be comfortable and just like drift to sleep naturally? What do you mean? I run a movie when I sleep, but I keep it at barely audible level and face away from where it sits on my bedside table. That's what I do sometimes if I'm alone and I can't sleep, like on an iPad or something. Yes, the ad on Wordle made me come out today. Yes, delightful. Yes, we do love that. I used to get a lot of real mail inviting me to training courses on how to be a successful businesswoman. That would have been an amazing course. What? Okay. Yay. Literally, like, I wake up at least 3 times a night just to readjust my bonnet or my bun if I have my hair in a bun or something like that. I don't know how people keep anything on their face while they're sleeping. That's crazy. It's not the end of the world, guys. Literally, ICE is out there, like, shooting kids in the streets. And I'm just some fucking bitch on the internet being like, I can't sleep and I have a little cough. Me. Shut up. The world is on fire, and most of us are pretty blessed right now. It's fine. You guys want to try an Organizer? I don't know if my brain will work very well. It is a puzzle game, but it's fun, and we do learn a lot about fun orgies. If you guys have never played Organizer, I know a lot of you here right now are probably like, oh, Katie's going to play some perv game. Shut the fuck up. Sit down. Give it a fucking chance. Not only is it really fun and has a lot of good audience participation, but the dev is one of the nicest people I've ever met and flies by chat to hang out with us on a regular basis. So there. Let's try to laugh at some Organizer, I guess, until my body gives in and I finally cross over to the other side. We haven't watched Hell of a Boss in a minute if brain no work today. It's a great idea. It would just leave room for my brain to go in all the directions I don't want it to go right now. You know, dark brain. I'm in dark brain mode right now. And all TV does is put me in dark brain mode. Because it's not enough. It's the worst level of stimulation for my brain. It's just enough to take over this. But everything back here is like, and we kind of feel like dying again. How we gonna do it today? There's rat poison under the sink. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to go there. We don't need to go there. Whereas a puzzle game might actually take up some of that space. Maybe. I actually watched the new season again of Helva, and man, I know I'm like the only one. I don't really like the music in this season, and I'm bummed about it. It's very musical theater music, and not so much like fun boppy music I want to listen in my car to anymore. And I feel like I'm the only one. I'm the only one, and that sucks. I made a giant bowl of oatmeal because warm and comfort. Good, I'm glad. You're getting chat doubling. Really? I'm so sorry. Had the chocolate treat last night while it lasted. It was all right. It was fun. It was just, you know, one of those inevitable bummers where immediately I was like, oh, there's all that anxiety coming back. And that's how I knew the chocolate was wearing off. Yes. Fuck off. That was loud. I'm so sorry. That's the game. Reading the words and I'm not reading the words anymore. I hate to do this to you on a Saturday. I just don't have anything in me and I feel so gross and mad. And my throat hurts a whole lot. But I'd like to play more tomorrow if you guys want to. I don't know what to do. I think I just have to try to sleep. I feel so sick and disgusting and just mad. Just mad. And my brain's looking for places and people to be mad at. And I don't want to do that anymore. But like, what else do? I just deeply want to be unconscious. I know I keep saying that. It feels really unfair that they just don't sell something that can knock me the fuck out. I'd be dead in a corner. Frankly, I'm impressed. No one will let me die. It's very depressing and very unthoughtful of you all. My boss better approve my sick day. Ooh, I'm gonna get fired for sure, but she's a cunt, so whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna go try to cough my lungs out, I guess. Dream, I took 6 NyQuil last night. Nothing will knock me out. Nothing. My anxiety is stronger than anything they will allow us in America over the fucking counter. No, I need to be dead for like 7 days. I haven't slept for 2 weeks. 1 day doesn't seem fair. Like, if I'm signing up for the unconscious train, I'm getting at least 3 months to 3 years out of this deal. I don't give a fuck about the next 3, really. It's okay. Life sucks. It's so much worse for so many other people in the world right now. That's just what I keep telling myself, and that's all that's to be done. I don't know. I just feel really bad. My throat hurts really bad. I've been coughing up this crap, and it's just gross. I'm just giving excuses. I'm so sorry I'm not at the top of my game. I really like that. I would crush a potato bug if they would just let me sleep, you know? So I'm just gonna go cry on my couch behind me now. And pray for this sweet release. That's it, guys. Have a beautiful day. Take your joy. Don't leave it in your pocket. Smoke pot if you have it. Take advantage of the feel goods when they're there, because you never know when you're just going to get a big old string of not sleeping at all. I really wish I could bring more. I'm tapped. And not to add insult to injury, but my dogs make me want to wring my own fucking neck. I hate you. I love you and I hate you. Take care of yourselves, guys. Pray that I slip into the nether. Shut up!